fuck North Korea. I keep hearing and seeing people write posts and saying shit about Trump making his threat and, oh God, he's gonna bring us into war. Oh God, like this nigga's bringing us down. Like, look, why did he have to rattle the cage? He didn't rattle the fucking cage. They've been rattling the cage. They've been rattling the cage for years. They rattled the cage with Clinton. They rattled the cage with fucking Bush. They rattled the fucking cage with Obama. And what do? We put sanctions on them. We told them, don't do this, don't do that. And what happened? They did it. They don't care. They're not afraid. They need a reason to be afraid. Shit, even if you don't like Trump, I don't understand how this was such a bad move. Yeah, it was a little callous. It was kind of rough around the edges. He could have done this in a more smooth presidential way, but presidents were too busy being pussies. Yes, I'm bringing it all the way down to the primitive level, okay? You either gonna stand and fucking man up, or you're not. And I, for one, am all for the side of manning up. This is a long time coming. These fucking clowns have been talking shit for a long time. I say, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Not standing up to a bully has never helped anybody. Somebody keeps talking shit, they keep pushing you around, and you don't do shit. What do? They keep pushing you around more, and they push your friends around. Like, what are we supposed to do? Seriously, what else are we gonna do? Put more fucking sanctions? Nah, it's time to fuck them up. That's what time it is. You look at your watch, it's fuck up North Korea time. I couldn't be more proud of this guy, actually. And honestly, if they're aiming their missiles at Guam and such, if that's the route they want to take, and well, then people are scared. China can jump in. I mean, I like China. It's a nice place. I know they're racist against black people, so they don't like me. But I'm pretty progressive when it comes to race. That's I still love them. But if they have a problem, we can fuck them up too. That's just if that's how it's got to be. We can't just keep pushing off this war if that's what's coming, just because we're afraid and we like our lives right now. We like living. We can't. We got to stand up. We got to do something here before they just get themselves more prepared and they're in a better situation to attack than they currently are, and they do something drastic. I say if we have to hurt ourselves now so that our posterity will be better off in the future, then it's time to get it cracking, just like they did in the early 1900s and in the mids. And if we have another war now, we just have another war, because that Iraq shit was not a war. These are little bits of battles against terrorism. A war would be, fucking up North Korea and China gets involved and we have ourselves a shindig. But I mean, main point being, fuck North Korea. If they really got a problem, I say we go over there and fuck them up. Simple as that. It's no different than I feel like we should handle shit in real life. You got somebody who keeps talking shit about you. You got a couple options here, okay? Now, I guess you can go to the cops. There is no world police. What would it be? NATO or fucking what are those other guys? The United Nations? They're just a bunch of pussies. They don't do anything either. They put sanctions and they don't do shit either. Nah. This is time for America to be America. That douchey idea of an American that the liberals hate. That's like, we're just better than you. Nah, we are better than them. We don't feed our people to dogs. That's one way we're better than them. We don't have concentration camps. Go ahead, liberal, and tell me how prison is the same thing. It's not the fucking same thing. Yes, there is a complex there that is using my people to do a whole lot of cheap-ass labor for corporations. It's ugly. But you know what it's not? Fucking North Korea's hard labor camps. This is not the same thing, and this is not the time to be equating shit that doesn't equal. They're terrible people. They kill innocent. They just kill people with anti-aircraft guns. This place is disgusting. They govern what haircuts you can have. You gotta have a picture of this fuckboy on your wall every day. This is literally 1984. It's time to go fuck them up. We should have fucked them up before. How could we all turn our blind eyes to this shit? Everybody wants to talk about the Nazis. We got the same shit happening right in our faces in the 21st century. We're too busy on Facebook to care that there is somebody in North Korea suffering right now just trying to live. And if you don't believe me, you need not look further than just looking at the fuck up. It's a terrible place over there. Honestly, I hope they do some wild shit so we can go in there and we can fuck them up and actually do some good.